South Asians. Divide and rule of us is nothing new. But let's be honest, we do a pretty good job of it ourselves sometimes. So in the football world, when you hear stories of supporter clubs like Man City's Blue Crescent and Leyton Orient's Punjabi O's coming together, linking up, despite different country backgrounds, despite different faith backgrounds, but over a shared love of football and the shared South Asian experience, these are the stories that we at Browntown Rising will celebrate. So guys, thanks for being up for this. How are you both?
I'm good, excited, really looking forward to watching the match.
Yeah, same here, excited as well. It's a surreal experience for us. So it's just like another game for you guys.
It's going to be a huge game, right? Champions of the world, champions of Europe, champions of England. But can you do it on a cold, windy day in Leyton?
Hopefully. Yeah.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. It's going to be a good one in any case. Guys, why was it important to link up today as support group? So we've got Punjabi O's and Blue Crescent, Man City, Leyton Orient. Why was it important to link up today for you both?
Well, for me, done a few of these link-ups with different clubs. So, we've done Punjabi Rams in the last round, actually, in the Cup, which we've done at their ground last season when they were in League One. And I just thought, Man City having, Muslim owners, there's got to be a South Asian group of some sort at that club. So I literally just put it out there on the socials, and I had a few people come back to me, and they all mentioned Blue Crescent. So I got in touch with them, and luckily I got a response, and Kash is here, representing.
Yeah, so similarly, like Blue Crescent, we're quite a newly formed kind of a supporters club. We've already been going out a couple of years, first full season. We really came about really for that kind of community. We've had Muslim fans from get-go. City being at Main Road, it's quite a diverse community there, so we always attracted those kind of Muslim fans, and then obviously our ownership, Muslims as well, kind of thing. That just encouraged a whole range of new supporters coming in, and we just wanted to give a kind of unified voice to that kind of this disparate kind of people and individuals. Everyone was doing their little thing, but not coming together, kind of thing. And when we found that kind of having that kind of community spirit in that kind of association has really sort of galvanized that kind of support. And also it's about the fan experience, right? I think us ethnically, with traditional kind of people who don't want to go to the pub, don't want to have a pork pie, that kind of thing. And we really just wanted to mingle around with like-minded people, kind of thing. And alhamdulillah, it's been a really great experience. What we've found as well in this, as we come along, is there's other supporter clubs in a kind of similar thing. So when the Punjabi O's reached out, we were like, what? There's Punjabis in Leyton Orient. This is going to be fantastic. Yeah. Then they want to meet us, and which was really good because they really want to. And that's the kind of thing that we want to get into, that kind of community and supporting each other kind of thing. And these kind of hookups before games is a really great element, I think, because I think the modern game is a lot dictated by YouTube and fan channels. I'm not saying that they're wrong, kind of thing, but there's beef, there's banter, that kind of thing. Whereas I think this is a great kind of coming together of two groups, just sharing their kind of experience.
Yeah, it's like unifying despite the rivalry on the day, and coming together for two South Asian fan groups, especially in this day and age where we're trying to push the South Asian agenda forward, because we know the struggles. Don't need to sort of beat a dead horse.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's a case of let's get this stuff done rather than keep talking. Let's get it done, because this is what we're doing. That's why I reached out. I'm about getting stuff done, about taking action, rather than saying, oh, we should think about meeting up. No, let's meet up, man. Let's do it. And, it's great of them to sort of reply back and to hear how excited they were, as well as much as we were excited to meet up as well. And looking forward to getting some pictures together with our flags. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good showcase for South Asian fans, showing that we do love football. We are also fans within the stadium, and to have that representation within like Manchester City, Leyton Orient, it's very important for us. It's very important for us because, we're talking about South Asian players on the pitch. If we can't show that the fans are in the stadium, what use is that? So we've got to show it all. We've got to show it all.
I think that's a great point. It really consolidates the idea that those fans from a different kind of minority have a voice kind of thing and can come together.
Absolutely. Kash, you've already touched on it already, the kind of ability to meet up in spaces that maybe don't have alcohol around. Famously, Muslims don't drink. A lot of Sikhs and other faiths in South Asians don't drink also. Not everyone, but a lot of us. Why is it important to have spaces like this Chaii Cafe we're in today, where to meet up before football and to meet up with supporters? Why is that important?
So I think for me, communities tend to be, it can be quite intimidating, right, kind of thing. And I don't just mean that for our kind of diaspora, the Southeast Asian kind of thing. It also means for those non-kind of ethnic people to understand what those kind of communities were. Having been a football supporter since the 80s kind of thing, I don't think people realise that it's quite intimidating going into that kind of visceral atmosphere of a pub, where people are drinking. It's all very alien to Muslim kind of people growing up or quite devout Muslims. They don't really want to go into that kind of atmosphere for a pre-match, hookup kind of thing. So from that kind of thing, it's just, getting associated together and having those kind of where groups can meet in safe spaces, like Karak Chaii or somewhere else that they can bond with fellow fans, strangers, talk about the game, get really excited, might not have a pork pie, have a samosa kind of thing, but you know what I mean, go to the game, and I think obviously as we're a Muslim association, things like having halal items on the menu, but also prayer rooms, that prayer facilities kind of thing. And then, just meeting after the game as well kind of thing, where we can celebrate either a victory or hopefully not a loss today kind of thing, So it is about creative. But when I was being a member, a City fan, for so long, I didn't know where these people existed. I just don't know. And you search and you look and you think, who are these people? But if you get more visibility, I think more people will be able to say, look, oh, they like us, I can go to them, I can perhaps get a ticket kind of thing, and just take it from there.
Yeah, I mean, just to add to a couple of Kash's points about finding these groups, this is the reason why I started what I did. Going to Orient, where's the brown representation? So I started off as a laugh. I've said it many times. And, it's gone from strength to strength, become an official group. And look where we are now. We happen to draw Man City in the cup, and Man City have got their own group, and we're meeting up. And one of the points that I did mention when in our sort of message exchange was pubs are going to be rammed anyway. I mean, we as a group, we do like a drink and stuff, but we're not always meeting up in pubs. So being a Muslim supporters group, these guys, I said, look, pubs are going to be rammed anyway, but from your background, I'm not going to suggest that as a meeting up point. So I said, look, there's a really nice Chaii place in Leyton, just about 10 minutes from the stadium. It's called Karak Chaii. Might as well give them a little plug, right? And lovely stuff, great staff. The owner is just walking past behind us. And you've got Hasib, who's the manager, who I let him know last week about, we're going to be doing this meet up here. And they were like, yeah, more than welcome. And it's great to have that response from a business that's based locally within Leyton. And, I proposed this place for them because it's Muslim owned as well. So, if Kash wants to eat something, dietary requirements are there already. And also with the who doesn't like a cup of char? Do you know what I mean?
Again, as you can see, it's not just about a football community, right? It's also about, engaging business owners, etc., who happen to be from the same kind of ethnic minority as you. And it just brings all of that together, doesn't it, kind of thing? And it just really enhances that kind of community feel and spirit to what you're trying to do. And it is more than just about football.
Absolutely, yeah. I've spent a lot of time in Manchester. I know how important local businesses, particularly food businesses, are to football culture and match days, and as you know from the other day.
Yeah, definitely.
So I know we've got to get to the game very soon, so I don't have too many more questions, but almost to kind of wrap up, like South Asian football fans around the UK, regardless of faith or country background, this is beautiful, like Indian, Punjabi backgrounds, Pakistani backgrounds, Bangladeshi filming. This is beautiful. Like in the world today, what do you want fans, regardless of faith or country background, to take away from seeing this link up today?
I want them to be inspired. Do it as well. The more it gets done, the more exposure it will get, and it will get normalised. And it won't be seen as, oh my God, it's so unprecedented, or oh my days, you're doing this is fantastic. We don't want those reactions. We want to say, oh look, Blue Crescent met up with Leyton, Orient, Punjabi O's. You know, just normalise it. Like we met up with the Rams last round. We've done other link-ups as well with other groups, different sort of events and things like that. And just want to normalise the whole thing so that it becomes just a natural thing to do. The more it gets done, the more it will get normalised. And, you know, it's to provide, I mean, I get inspired by different South Asian fan groups anyway. You know, like Punjabi Rams, Punjabi Bulls, Punjabi Villains, Punjabi Whites. You know, you can name loads. I've named Punjabi Wolves already, I think. Punjabi Forest as well. I mean, I saw them do like a little charity thing just not so long ago, and they raised quite a lot of money. So, you know, everyone's doing their bit. But with regards to like fan group link-ups and working together like that, you know, pre-game, if you're facing each other, I know the Villains and the Wolves, they did something on Football Focus last year, I think, before a fixture. That was brilliant. And for me, it was just like, that's amazing. That inspired me. Right? That was something that inspired me, is two Punjabi groups getting together. So it's like, why don't we do it? So, you know, that's the sort of things I'm looking for. And, I mean, that's a Punjabi group link up, but for me, anything South Asian is great. And, you know, with the Muslim religion being, you know, something that's predominantly in the area of South Asia, as well as other areas, for me to hit up Man City to ask them, have you got a South Asian-centric fan group? And for Blue Crescent to come along, I'm just over the moon.
Yeah, I'm going to echo a lot of what he said. To talk about inspiration, familiarization. There's a lot of tribalism in football, yeah. And I think it just, within the South Asian community, it is very tribalistic, actually, to be honest with you. We all have our different kind of groups, but just when you get to the UK kind of thing, those kind of tribes don't actually matter significantly, right? And it's just about breaking down those barriers and, you know, just coming together that we can share our love, not over religion or culture or faith, but football, right? And that can lead to a bit more of a harmonization amongst those kind of communities and groups. And, you know, Punjabis are spot on here, kind of thing, right? It's about trying to normalize that kind of thing, that it's not so different. And so perhaps in like 10, 15, 20 years, the next generations are just carrying it on and just going to the game. It's just a routine, just like it is for like non-South Asian people. So,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, I agree.
Well, guys, I know you've got other stuff to do. We've got to get to a game. So I'll wrap it up there. But thank you both for everything you do, both of your support.
No, thanks, Derek.
For coming together today.
Yeah.
Guys like me capture this stuff, but you guys are the ones doing the actual work.
No. Listen, your work's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Just check out his page. It's
I
really
will do.
amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you very much.
No, cheers,
Cheers,
man.
thank you.